Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have an update for Dungeons & Dragons. Well, earlier today we had our very first ever D&D Direct event, streaming to various platforms. Now, this was used to announce multiple events and lots of new stuff for the game, but we got some major details from Paramount Pictures about the upcoming Dungeons & Dragons movie. I'm talking full title and release date. So let's take a couple minutes to break down what we got, what the title is, and when we'll finally see this movie. Now, before we dive in though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the big giveaway. We're going to give away this Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free week of Skillshare down below. It's a great way for you to develop your dungeon mastering skills, all for the best game you could ever run, and it doesn't really reach too far into your pockets. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, like I was saying, earlier today we got our very first Dungeons & Dragons Direct event that filled many of us gamers full of all kinds of new news. Now, we found out about an upcoming edition and the return of Spelljammer, which is a classic favorite of myself, but more importantly, Paramount Pictures gave us some pretty interesting details about the upcoming movie. Now, we got a brief video confirming the title and the release date. I'm going to try to work some of that in the background, but let's just cut to the chase. The film itself is going to be titled Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, and will finally reach theaters on March the 3rd, 2023, a little over 10 months from today. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with this movie, it's being directed by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, who did Game Night, and also brings together Chris Pine, Regé-Jean Page, Sophia Lillis, Michelle Rodriguez, Justin Smith, and Hugh Grant into this new world of adventure. Now, I have to say, a name like Honor Among Thieves does give us a little peek into what we're getting. We have heard from multiple places that both Chris Pine and Regé-Jean Page are playing roguish characters, and a name like this seems to confirm that. Quite honestly, the classic Knights and Dragons might not be too easy to pull together a story, and thieves, often called rogues, are not necessarily the bad guys in the story, they are the adventurers. And I think this movie may have quite the similar tone as other films like this. The first one coming to my mind would be Uncharted. Now, they do seem to have some pretty great cast attached to the film, and Game Night was a pretty decent watch from John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, so I really can't wait to see where they're going with this film. It has a great budget, and despite a rather shaky past in Dungeons & Dragons movies, I am sincerely excited for what they're going to bring us here. I'm a longtime fan of the game. If you don't play, it's a great experience, and you really should try to check it out. Now, obviously, as we get more news about Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, we're going to bring it to you right away. But until then, I gotta know what you guys think. What do you think of the new Dungeons & Dragons film being entitled Honor Among Thieves? And how do you feel about Paramount Pictures taking this franchise seriously and giving it a real Hollywood treatment? Quite honestly, I'm really glad to see this finally happening. Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.